huge sponsorship agreement with my friends over at Powerflex. They sent out one of their latest products and it's truly amazing. Let's quickly check it out.
Alright, so this is the latest Powerflex product. It's such a versatile one. In this video, I'll show you all the possibilities this product offers. So first we're going to prepare the cookie dough before I can show you what the product can do in that respect. So grab yourself a mixing bowl, unpack the butter, put the butter in the mixing bowl, put the cookie mix in the bowl. So then grab yourself a mixer and whisk that bad boy up. Then we're going to grab a pinch of salt and then finish it by hand. Alright, so then we're going to throw some flour on the countertop. Alright, so then we'll throw some flour on the countertop. Then grab yourself a piece of dough. So this is where the Powerflex products come in handy. Just look at this. I mean, wow. Like, aren't these the cutest? Alright, so after preheating your oven and getting out your baking tray and baking paper, we're gonna grab our Powerflex cookies and make a final batch. But for the purpose of this video, we'll just put these in the oven for now. Alright, let's see how these bad boys look. Hell yeah. Alright, so then for the final touch. Good morning everyone. Another day, another time to use the new Powerflex products. Powerflex.
So there we have it. Another awesome product by Powerflex. I really want to thank Powerflex for the... Well, speaking of the devil. Hey guys! I'm actually finishing up the video of the new kitchen products now. They're not. Engine mount inserts? Right. Yeah, thanks. Alright, bye-bye.
Alright, so a bit of miscommunication there, but now I know what to do. First, let's get the car in the air before removing the under tray. So now we gain access to the engine mounts. We will be installing the engine mount inserts between the engine mounts and the brackets of the engine. So we're going to start off at the driver's side of the car. There's a 16mm nut on top of the engine mount that we would need to remove. It's very hard to get a ratchet up there, and I noted that I couldn't make a rotation because the fender liner was in the way. So I created some room by loosening it. So as you can see, I can now make some rotation with my ratchet, enough to eventually loosen the top nut of the engine mount. So then we're going to slightly support the engine with a transmission jack before undoing the lower bolts of the engine mount. Once removed, we can further jack up the engine. So as you can see, the engine mount is now completely loose. As there isn't enough clearance to remove it altogether, the trick is to get the engine mount insert in there. And that was it. The insert is finally between the engine mount and the engine bracket. So now it's a matter of orientating it in the right way, like so, and this is what it then should look like. Shout out to Memphis and his Volvo, Greta. Alright, so after tightening the lower engine mount bolts, we lower the engine again and continue on the passenger side of the car. As you can see, it's impossible for a ratchet to rotate here, so I used a swivel attachment. As you can hear by my reaction, it was quite hard to get this nut off.
Yes, skip him. Oh my god, yes, skip him. Oh, yes.
So it's then basically a matter of repeating the process.
Juist, eindelijk.
Alright, so after installing the engine mount inserts and lowering the engine again, we can tighten everything back down again. As you can imagine, I wasn't able to get a torque wrench in there, so I tightened the top nuts of the engine mounts good and tight. And there we have it, the engine mount inserts completely installed. So now it's a matter of putting everything back together again and see what's what.
Alright, so now for the results. Let me start up the car. So as you can hear, there's no extra vibration whatsoever! It's amazing! Okay, no, so seriously, there's only a bit of extra vibration noticeable when the car is idling. Luckily, not when you're driving. I do think it makes the car a bit more alive and engaged. But I can imagine that it might not be everyone's taste. The throttle response is really instant now, and you can tell that the engine feels a bit tighter, if that makes sense. It feels like the engine revs up quicker. I think it's really cool. Note that there's also a yellow series of this product which causes less vibration because it's made of a slightly softer polyurethane. Guys, we're getting closer and closer. We're getting closer to that 2 million subscribers! So help a ginger out and get me there rather sooner than later! Thank you so much for watching and see you next time!